function. So what is here? Boys, third bench. ಎತ್ತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೀಚೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಅತಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. So first one is an open function. So open function, it is used to establish a connection between a process and a file. So why we use the open function means it is used to establish a connection between one process and another one is a file. I means it is used to open an existing file for data transfer function, or it may be also used to create a new file. Means process and file. What we are going to do? We are going to open in an existing file. Opening an existing file means it is also one process, right? Opening an existing file, it is also a one process. So means what we are going to do? We are going to establish a connection between one process and a file, means using an open function. And here the return value of the open system call is the file descriptor, which contains the inode information. So what is mean by file descriptor? What is mean by file descriptor? So here file descriptor means it is an integer number. It is an unsigned integer number used by a process to identify an open file. It is used by a process to identify an open file. File descriptor means it is an unsigned integer used by a process to identify an open file. Means here open, it is a method, right? Means it is a function or method, means it will returns the values, right or not? So here the return value of the open system call is file descriptor. Means it will return the value of integer of your open file. Understood? And here the prototype of the function. Prototype means boys. Prototype of your function for the open function or syntax. It includes the include system types dot h. So what is for type? What is mean by types? What is mean by types? Data types. So it will show the what are the data types that you are going to use it in your opening a file. And next include system fcntl dot h. It includes the header files regarding the file descriptors. It includes the header files regarding your file descriptor. And your for the syntax for your open function is int open, then constant character path name, then int access mode and mode t permission. So there are three arguments here you are used in your open function. First one is a path name, open character path name, then access mode and then mode t mode permissions. Okay, what are the permissions? Tell me, what are the permissions? Read, write and execute permissions, right? So here if the first argument is the name of the file to be created or opened, and this may be absolute path or a relative path name. So here this argument, shall I continue or not? Only today and tomorrow I will get class, that's it. After day after tomorrow, you guys have lab. How to complete module 3? Tell me. Yay! Int, open function, then open braces, here constant character path name. Here character name means it is a file name that you want to open or to create a file name. And here path name represent it may be an absolute path name or your relative path name. So what is in the absolute path name? Location of your path name that will source from your root, right? Then relative path name means it will show the present working directory. So here we have to mention path name means for you. Look, we have to mention your location of your file where it is present. And here next the second argument. The second argument is access mode, which is an integer value that specifies how actually the file should be accessed by the calling process. Means here they have to mention the access modes. So there are 3 access modes that is present to call the file. Okay. So first and then mode the third argument is mode permission. It is access modified flags. One or more following. It also represents bitwise or means here mode permission. It will represent the permissions that is given to your file. Open file. Okay. So here, what are the access modes here? See, so the second argument, access modes. What are there are 3 access modes. First one is ORD only, means it is an open for reading file only. Means here if we give this access mode means that file is only as access mode read only. Okay. Then ORW only. RW means write, means open for writing file only. Means you can write your file. This it is used for writing the file only for not other purpose. Means read or execute. And then ORDWR means opens for reading and writing a file. So means we can also this if you use this access mode means we can also use it for reading and writing a file. Understood? Here there are 3 access modes. One is for read only, then again write only, and then for the third access mode is for both read and writing a file. These are the 3 access modes that is used in your second argument. And then the third argument they use the flags for the what for the permissions that is associated with your files. First one is an append. What are the flags that can be used in your third argument? Append. Append means here O means open. Understood? O means open. Append means we can append the data at the end of the file. Append means adding, right? So append data to the end of the file. And then create a file if it doesn't exist. We can create a file if it doesn't exist. And Excel, EXCL means it generates an error. This this access permission it generates an error if create is also specified and if the file already exists. Means if we use the create why we use it to create a file, right? So but still if the file if the file is already present in your directory means what will do? It will show the errors. It will show that this flag will show that generate an error and truncate. If the file exists, discard the file content and set the file size to a 0 bytes. Means if you are using and creating 0 bytes. And then O non-block. O non-block means it is used to specify the subsequent read or write on the file should be non-blocking. Means it will specify the read and write. What are the access mode is present to that the file. Read or write on the file should be non-blocking. And here NOCTTY. It is used to specify not to use terminal device file as the calling process control terminal. Means here you should not use the terminal device file. Here device file means it is also a device. What are the devices that is connected to your operating system? Here it is also considered as a files, right? So here we are not using. It is specified to not to use the terminal device files as the calling process control. To call any process, we should not here use the terminal device. So these are the flags that is present that specifies the third argument. Understood here? First argument, what it represents? First argument, what it represents? File name that to be created or open along with a path name. And second argument, it represents the what access modes. And third argument, it represents the flags that is along with the permissions. See, these are the permissions. In the third argument, we can use read, write, execute, then IR user. See, IR. IRWXU means read, write, execute, or search for a owner. Here see, R means read, voice, read, write, and execute permissions. Then again, it is done by